Good evening, good evening. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Pro Wrestling Talk brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So, caught some more ice ribbon action as I was able to check out the recent Shinkiba First Ring show that took place this past January 29th. And it was quite a great show. A show that I definitely enjoyed. I know previously I checked out the Ice Ribbon Mania show at the end of last year in December, which was very enjoyable. So definitely wanted to check out their next show, which they had pretty much pay-per-view style, which I went ahead and ordered and checked out over the weekend. So definitely a good, solid show. But I don't think I went into much detail last time about Ice Ribbon, so I'll go into a little bit more detail. But Ice Ribbon, founded in '06 by actually the Queen, Emi Sakura. Yes, she's the original founder of Ice Ribbon Joshi Pro Wrestling. Um, it's also has the sister promotions of Shinsu Girls Pro Wrestling and Corazon Joshi Pro Wrestling. And I believe they just recently updated their logo. They got a new logo now, but yeah, it's been around for quite a bit, and they have their own dojo in Warabi, Saitama, Japan. So the ownership is under Neoplus. So Emi Sakura is the founder, and then she later on left, and the company is under ownership of Neoplus. Also, Emi Sakura founded this company, founded this promotion, and this is the same Emi Sakura that trained people like Riho, like Mizuki, like Mei Saruga, like Hikaru Shida, which folks like Hikaru Shida and Riho have wrestled for Ice Ribbon before. I believe that's where they first started, was through Ice Ribbon. So, definitely a lot of folks. As a matter of fact, yeah, yeah. So, definitely a lot of familiarity there. And they have a pretty small main roster, but it's a strong roster. It's definitely a strong roster. But they've had a lot of folks, a lot of alumni with Ice Ribbon. I mean, Tekla wrestled in Ice Ribbon. Julia came from Ice Ribbon. Haruka Umisaki has wrestled for Ice Ribbon. Hikari Shimizu. Like I said, Hikaru Shida. Suzuki, a lot of the prominence folks. Miyuki Takase has wrestled there. Maya Yukihi, who I met through DPW, she wrestled there. Makoto has wrestled there. Maria, Mai Sakurai. A lot of ladies have wrestled for Ice Ribbon. It's a very well-known promotion. Risa Serra, Rina Yamashita, Sarai. Sarai has wrestled in Ice Ribbon. So, quite a big list here. Quite a very big list. And they've even had some male wrestlers in Ice Ribbon as well, from folks like Hideki Suzuki, Drew Parker, Jun Kasai, Minoru Fujita. So they've had quite a handful of men that have wrestled in Ice Ribbon. And not only that, Manami Toyota is one of the supervisors for Ice Ribbon, and one of the main referees is Mio Shirai, Io Shirai's sister, which I believe she's also, a referee and trainer for Ice Ribbon. So hey, it's quite a combo there. But yeah, they definitely have quite a roster and quite a promotion there. They have 4 active championships, so 4. So they have the Fantastic Ice, Championship. I guess that's how you say it. Which is currently held by Akane Fujita. They have the Triangle Ribbon Championship, which is currently vacant because Yuki Masahiro last had it, but after her match at Ribbon Mania, she retired. So that belt is vacant. Which the interesting thing about the Triangle Ribbon Championship, it's actually defended in triple threat matches. It's really weird, but it's actually defended in triple threat matches. And if there's a time limit draw, then it's vacated. By default, it's vacated. So some interesting rules there. So the matches are usually 15-minute time limit, triple threat, but if there's a draw, the title's vacated. So if you're going to compete for that title, you better win. You better win. But yeah, and it looks like the Fantastice Championship. I hope I said that right. I'm guessing it's a mid-card title. That's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing it's a mid-card title. I don't know for sure, but I think it's a mid-card title. And of course you have the International Ribbon Tag Team Championships, which is pretty straightforward. Hikari and Ibuki Hoshi are the champs. And then the top title is actually the Ice Cross Infinity Championship, which the full name for it is the Innocent Candies Evolution Ice Cross Infinity Championship. So, wow. It's a big name. But that is the top title in Ice Ribbon, and it's currently held by Saori Anou. So, those are your 4 active championships for Ice Ribbon. So, I wanted to mention that because I don't think I did when I did Ribbon Mania. So, I wanted to double check and make sure that I did that. So, want to look out for y'all. Anyways, let's get into the card for this Ice Ribbon Shinkiba First Ring show, which took place on January 29th, this past weekend. But had quite a good card. We had 6 matches. Had 6 matches total. So first off, we had a tag team match. We had the teams of Sumika, Yanagawa, and Kiku taking on the team of Saran and Misa Kagura. Of course, Sumika, Yanagawa, and Misa Kagura I've seen wrestle before, especially through JTO, Just Tap Out. So it's good to see those ladies in there. This was definitely a great opening match. Nice tag team battle between these 4 ladies. Definitely back and forth, very enjoyable. And, I'm a fan of Sumika, Yanagawa, and Misa Kagura. Seen Misa Kagura quite a bit. But Kiku was able to pick up the victory for her team as she was able to submit Saran with kind of a modified sharpshooter with like a single arm straitjacket at the same time. It was a very, very effective submission. But Saran tapped out, and Sumika, Yanagawa, and Kiku are your winners. So, great opening tag match. Okay, next up, you had a singles match between Tsuki Umino and Aiki, which Aiki, I definitely was liking her overall look and her style. Tsuki Umino, I love her entrance theme. She has a killer entrance theme. I love that upbeat entrance theme. But another solid match between these 2 ladies. This was my first taste of Aiki, at least that I remember. I do remember seeing Tsuki Umino, but definitely enjoyed this match. Tsuki Umino was able to pick up the victory after hitting Aiki with a fisherman suplex pin for the 1-2-3. So, good solid victory there. All right, we had another singles match This was Yappy versus YuuRi. Now, I've heard quite a bit about Yappy, so it was definitely good to see her wrestle. And I am familiar with YuuRi. I do remember seeing her wrestle at a previous Stardom New Blood show. So I was definitely familiar with YuuRi. So this is probably like my second or third time seeing her wrestle. But, you know, both ladies did a great job. Definitely back and forth. Similar in stature. But YuuRi was able to pick up the victory. Kind of did like a jackknife pin, like with a bridge, over Yappy to get the 1-2-3. But definitely it was a great back and forth match between these ladies. And it was good to see YuuRi again. It's been a while. It's definitely been a while. Okay, next up, had another singles match. We had Yura Suzuki taking on HisokA, which HisokA is another name that I've seen wrestle before. She's done Ice Ribbon, and if I remember correctly, I believe she also did Just Tap Out, but correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe she also has done Just Tap Out. Anyway, definitely a great match between these ladies. And, you know, I've definitely been liking HisokA more and more that I've seen her. I especially like her ring gear as well. But overall, this was a good match. Yura was able to submit HisokA with a Jiji Katami, that cross arm breaker, to make her tap out. So, definitely a good match there. We got 2 submission enders in this card so far, so I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, next up, we had another tag team match, and this was the team of Ibuki Hoshi and Hamuko Hoshi. Of course, Ibuki Hoshi is one half of the International Ice Ribbon Tag Team Champions, of course, with Hikaru Shida, the International Ribbon Tag Team Champions. And they took on the team of Hikari Shimizu and Kaho Matsushita, which Hikari Shimizu I've seen quite a bit. She's also with the Colors unit in Stardom. But this was a great match, which I'm guessing Ibuki and Hamuko Hoshi, I'm guessing, are sisters. I don't know for sure. I've never heard of Hamuko Hoshi, so I'm guessing they're sisters. As a matter of fact, now that I think about it, I think that is her sister. Oh no! No. Ibuki is her daughter. Oh, okay. Okay, Ibuki is her daughter. Okay, gotcha. That makes more sense. I had to look it up. So Ibuki is the daughter of Hamuko. Oh, okay. Mother and daughter tag team. Hey, that's cool. Hey, that makes me like this even more. But it was a solid match. Definitely a solid tag team match. And more I've been liking Hikari Shimizu. I've definitely become a fan of her. Definitely love watching her wrestle. She, like I said, she had an incredible high-speed championship match against Azumi. Came close. Came very close to beating her. But as far as this match, this was definitely a solid match. And, you know, the mother-daughter team ended up pulling it off. They sure did. As Ibuki Hoshi ends up pinning Kaho with kind of sort of that flipping crucifix bomb sort of pin, which I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, great solid match, and the Hoshis, Ibuki and Hamuko, daughter and mother, pick up the victory in this incredible tag team match. And then the main event came down to another tag team match, and this was the team of Saori Anou and Asahi taking on the team of Totoro, Satsuki, and now Ishikawa. Now, of course, Saori Anou is the current Ice Cross Infinity champion. And Asahi, those two ladies actually wrestled each other in the main event in Ribbon Mania, which was a great main event, a really great main event. But they ended up teaming up for this match. And now Ishikawa, I've seen a couple of times before, so she was definitely a familiar face. But this was an incredible main event. Definitely back and forth. Asahi is really, really good. Ribbon Mania was when I got my first taste of her, and I was very impressed. Saori Anou, I've seen clips of, but now that I'm getting into Ice Ribbon, I'm starting to see more of her work live, in the current shows. So that's been very enjoyable. But this was definitely a great match. I really like the combination of Saori and Asahi. I think they make a great team. As much as they've done great as opponents, they were a great team in this match, and it definitely added up as Saori was able to get the victory for that team by pinning now Ishikawa with a bridging backslide. So definitely a solid main event. I enjoyed this whole show. I felt like each of the matches had a good amount of time, and you know what? This was a solid show. I didn't see Mio Shirai reffing any of the matches, but if I remember correctly, I could have sworn maybe Mio Shirai was on what you call it. I think she just had a baby or something like that. But then again, she might have returned. But oh, never mind. That was a long time ago. So yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'm not too sure why she didn't ref any of these matches, but maybe she took a break or wasn't booked to ref in the show, which is fine. Ribbon Mania, was a bigger show anyway, so it's all good. It's all good. But I definitely enjoyed this show, and I hope to continue to keep up with more Ice Ribbon. Like I said, I've met Maya Yukihi, who's wrestled in Ice Ribbon. She came to DPW for a show, so who knows? Maybe some more Ice Ribbon talent can make their way overseas. I'd be down. I mean, a lot of them have branched out to other promotions in general, like whether in Japan or even some overseas. So, hey, hope to see more. But definitely solid show that I enjoyed. And, it's been fun, getting to learn more about these ladies. But anyway, that's it for this video. But before I go, be sure you click on the link for Game Beauty. Check out the awesome lineup of video game themed makeup and cosmetic products. And definitely check out what they have. They just released the Persona collection line of cosmetics, so definitely check that out. And if you're interested in making a purchase, be sure you use the promo code BlitzballChamp, all in caps, and you can get 10% off of your order. So be sure you take advantage. Anyway, I want to thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell while you're at it, and hope you enjoyed the content. And let me know what you think about Ice Ribbon. And this has been another Pro Wrestling Talk brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed evening, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace out.